The era of cheap silver is officially over. And if you think this is just another market blip, think again. Welcome to Paper versus Reality, where today we're diving into why silver is shocking the world in 2026 and why what you see on your screens may be the fantasy, not the reality. Imagine a metal that powers your phones, your electric vehicles, your solar panels, and your cutting-edge AI infrastructure suddenly becoming scarce, while governments and corporations are scrambling to secure every ounce. China has just restricted silver exports starting this January. The US has officially added silver to its critical minerals list, and major tech companies like Samsung are already investing millions to secure future supplies from mines in Mexico. Industrial demand is surging, physical inventories are collapsing, and the so-called benchmarks on COMEX and London are starting to look like illusions compared to what's happening in the real world. And while mainstream analysts continue to underestimate silver, the real story is happening quietly in factories, data centers, and bullion vaults where silver is actually being used and hoarded. Today on Paper versus Reality, we're going to break down exactly why silver is no longer cheap, why physical supply is tightening, how fiat currency is losing its purchasing power against silver, and why this metal's war is just getting started. If you've ever wondered why silver's price moves suddenly and dramatically, this is the explanation. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the cheap silver days are gone for good. The days of cheap silver are over, and it's happening faster than most people realize. In 2025, silver ran up sharply, catching the attention of governments, corporations, and investors alike. China has now restricted silver exports starting in January 2026, effectively controlling a significant portion of the global supply. The US has officially added silver to its critical minerals list, signaling that silver is no longer just an industrial commodity, but a strategic resource. Even tech giants like Samsung are moving aggressively, investing millions in junior mining operations in Mexico to secure silver for their EV batteries. Physical demand is surging as industries race to lock in supplies, while paper markets like COMEX continue to show inflated or delayed pricing. This divergence between physical silver and paper contracts is creating what many call backwardation, where buyers are willing to pay more for silver today than for delivery months ahead. Factories, data centers, and tech companies are essentially hoarding silver, leaving traditional investors scrambling. For everyday buyers, this means the silver you see online or on COMEX prices is no longer reflective of reality. Physical silver is in tight supply, and the gap between paper and reality will only widen as the year progresses. While COMEX and London benchmarks continue to trade millions of paper ounces, physical silver inventories are collapsing worldwide. In the US, the registered pullable pile on COMEX dropped from over 200 million ounces in September 2025 to just 128 million ounces by year-end. That's more than one-third removed from the system, signaling a dramatic tightening of tangible supply. Meanwhile, China's Shanghai Gold Exchange and SHFE silver stockpiles remain tiny relative to the industrial needs of the country, which manufactures a huge percentage of electronics and solar panels globally. This combination of hoarding, export restrictions, and rising industrial demand is creating an unprecedented market squeeze. Even ordinary investors are feeling it. More buyers are paying premiums for physical silver, sometimes far above paper market prices. This supply crunch isn't limited to silver. Palladium and platinum have also seen spot price surges due to industrial shortages. The fundamentals are clear. Silver is no longer just a speculative play. It's a critical metal, and the race to secure it is intensifying. Anyone ignoring this reality risks buying at paper prices that are increasingly disconnected from actual market conditions. The days of sitting back and waiting for cheap silver are gone. Now, timing and strategy are everything. All of these supply and demand pressures are signaling that silver is entering a structurally stronger bull market than we've seen in over a decade. Open interest in COMEX futures is falling while spot and futures prices are climbing sharply, which tells us that shorts are cutting losses and physical silver is being accumulated aggressively. The market is in backwardation, premiums for immediate delivery are rising, and bullion bars are disappearing from inventories worldwide. Even as mainstream analysts underestimated silver prices in 2025, physical demand proved the real story. Industrial needs, strategic reserves, and investor hoarding are driving prices far beyond paper market levels. Looking at historical patterns, these conditions are exactly what precedes dramatic price breakthroughs. Countries, corporations, and savvy investors who understand the physical scarcity are positioning themselves now, which means early buyers may benefit from outsized gains in the coming years. Unlike the 2011 speed bump bull run, today's silver market is fundamentally stronger, supported by real demand rather than speculation. This combination of tight supply, global industrial demand, and structural market shifts makes silver not just a commodity, but a critical asset class in the modern economy. Silver is no longer just a metal you buy for investment. It's a strategic resource, a hedge against fiat devaluation, and a key industrial necessity. With China restricting exports, U.S. policies prioritizing critical minerals, and global companies racing to secure supply, the landscape has fundamentally changed. Physical silver is disappearing from vaults, while paper markets are lagging behind reality, creating a disconnect that savvy investors must understand. Backwardation, supply shortages, and record industrial demand signal that the silver bull market is not a short-term spike, but a structural trend. The lesson is clear. Paper prices are no longer the true measure of silver's value. For anyone looking to navigate 2026 successfully, paying attention to physical markets, global supply constraints, and industrial demand is crucial. Silver is shocking the world, and those who understand the difference between paper and reality have the opportunity to position themselves ahead of the next major move. Stay alert, stay informed, and remember, the era of cheap silver is officially over.
Hello friend, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all if you are doing great and having an amazing day. My name is Noor Baqi and I am really excited to start this new journey with all if you. You know this channel is not just about videos, it is about story and ideas and inspiration. I created this channel to sharing something positive every signal week. Sometimes we all need little motivation, and sometimes we just need a good story to smile again. Decide exactly what this channel is all about. You find understanding stories, real life experience, and powerful lessons that again change the way you think. I be uploading new videos regularly, so if you don't want to miss any of them, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press this bell icon so you get notification when you post something new. Your support means everything to me, and to great we can build a community full of partnership, learning, and good vibes. So sit back, relax, and let us begin this amazing journey together. Thank you so much for watching and welcome once again.